Welcome to How Bad Is It? Now, it's been a while since I've been here because I've been a little busy with school and handling other business. But today, I'm back. This is not going to be my final timing because I just started with the Aladdin 2019. I need to be specific in my titling. But today, I'm going to be looking at Final Destination, which is a paranormal kind of movie. It was released in 2000, starring Devon Sawa and Ali Larter. Pretty much what happened is a kid gets a premonition, and his premonition comes true, but he's able to save his buddies. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alex Browning is on his way to a school field trip with his classmates, but he does not exactly feel comfortable with it. So we get to meet his classmates, who I gotta say are worse than my high school friends. Back then I just had a fatty named Andrew and a pencil neck named Gary. I was like the medium between the two. But what Alex got to deal with is not exactly the popular kid, Billy Hitchcock, Greaser Carter, his girlfriend Terry, twins Todd and George, and then his teacher Valerie Luton, and then quiet girl Clear. They all board a plane, even though Todd is played by Chad Donella, who is also, we'll see in a later review, Saw 3D, but as a piece of shit character. But he is not so much as a piece of shit as he has to take a shit in Final Destination. Well, they're about to board a 14-hour flight, so I don't blame them. They board the plane, and Todd is getting all these suspect feelings. They are confirmed when the plane takes off and everything goes to hell. But he wakes up back to a moment where the plane hasn't even taken off yet. He sounds an alarm saying the plane's going to explode, which causes the characters I mentioned to get off. Well, most of them. George, Todd's brother, stayed on the plane. The plane pieces out, and Billy watches it explode while Carter and Alex nearly get into a fight. Everyone eyeballs Alex and wants to know how he knew what he knew. We are unable to get an answer for that. And honestly, this movie scared me and gave me a plane phobia. I don't know what it's called. When you get on an airplane and then worried about it just popping halfway through your flight. Anyway, everyone is questioned, and Alex said he just sees it. I don't get it. Don't be a little jackass at that point. Even though everything seems bleak, Clear also understands what's going on here. So they go see William Bloodworth, a guy who knows about this stuff. He tells Alex and Clear that there are no accidents, no mishaps, and no mistakes. They learn that it's kind of true with Todd, who trips on a power line and hangs himself in a bathroom, and then by Terry, who gets hit by a bus. Alex discovers a distinct design in the plant and realizes they are dying in a certain order that they were meant to if they stayed aboard the plane, which leads Alex to think that Miss Luton is next. But he goes to her house and she's already dialing the fuzz. He gets to Miss Luton eventually, but by then she has already cut herself on glass because she put coffee in a computer, or vodka or something. I don't know, it's a kind of liquid. It's not good for electronics. That computer be talking back. Anyway, but then she makes her way to her kitchen, which ends up in flames because of vodka and fire. And then getting a knife straight to her chest. And Alex comes in to take it out, but it leaves Luton dead. Billy rats him out to the fuzz, and Carter has to go find the guy even though he severely hates him. Everyone's asking who's next. Alex just refused to say, but he knows everyone's going to obsess over the order. Carter speed races down the streets for quite a bit and then stops in the middle of a train track. Billy, Claire, and Alex get out, but Alex has to go back for Carter because he's stuck, which leaves everyone to know that Carter's next. Alex gets Carter out of his car, and Billy bitches at Carter saying, "Nah, I ain't about to be next. You're on your own, buddy." But it's Billy that's next because Carter got skipped. Now, the last half hour of the movie, I fucking hate. Okay? I can't stand it. So, pretty much, there's only one more death, and that's Carter. It's in Paris a few months later, where a neon sign comes down and swats him for the final kill of the movie and the final moment of the movie. Because we get to see a sign coming at Carter and then just cut into black. Now, what happened in the bit is Alex and Claire cheated death multiple times, which at some point it should have gone back to Carter some time ago, but nah. I really do not care for the first final or the fourth final. But sadly though, I think that's one of the ones I'm reviewing later. Tune in for tomorrow evening to see me work with Final Destination 2. Until then, I'm Dan, and this has been How Bad Is It? Later.